I'd like to call the meeting of the House Tourism and Economic and Recreational Development Committee to order. Dan, will you please take the roll? Where's Dan? There he is.
Representative Daley.
Present.
Representative Bellman. Here. Representative Brennan.
Designation.
Representative Cepeda Freitas.
Here.
Representative Serrato.
Designation.
Representative Cerisi.
Here.
Representative Krajewski. Here. Representative O'Mara. Here. Representative Powell.
Designation.
Representative Probst. Here. Representative Prokopiak.
Designation.
Representative Sappi. Representative Takic. Representative Young. Representative Oberlander.
Here.
Representative Armanini. Here. Representative Barton. Here. Representative Cook. Representative Flick. Here. Representative Hogan. Here. Representative Jones. Here. Representative Rader. Representative Smith. Representative Twardzik. Representative Wentling. A quorum is present.
Thank you. Is there a motion to consider the following House resolutions as a group? H.R. 452, H.R. 460, H.R. 461, H.R. 462, and H.R. 463?
Yes, so moved.
Thank you. Okay. So Josh, would you please explain the resolutions? And actually, if Josh is going to read all 5 resolutions, and then if any of the sponsors are present, we will be happy to have you have floor remarks, but we're going to do them all as a bundle. Thank you.
House Resolution 452 recognizes the month of May 2024 as National Water Safety Month in Pennsylvania. House Resolution 460 designates July 19th, 2024 as Parks and Recreation Professionals Day in Pennsylvania. House Resolution 461 designates the month of June 2024 as Italian American Heritage Month in Pennsylvania. House Resolution 462 designates June 24th, 2024 as the Universal Day of the Romanian Blouse in Pennsylvania. And House Resolution 463 recognizes June 19th, 2024 as Juneteenth Independence Day in Pennsylvania in commemoration of June 19th, 1865, the date on which slavery was finally abolished in all regions of the United States.
Thank you. So do any of the sponsors, Representative Fleming, did you want to make remarks? Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Thank you. I'd like to say thank you to you, Chair Daley and Chair Oberlander, for considering House Resolution 460, which designates Parks and Recreation Professionals Day in the Commonwealth. I came before you not too long ago with a resolution designating Parks and Recreation Day in the Commonwealth and articulating all the health benefits of getting outside and enjoying our parks and recreational facilities. But we can't forget the workforce that makes that possible, whether we're talking about recreation directors municipally within counties and municipalities, local municipalities, or park rangers and park maintenance staff that help keep our parks safe and upgrade them with the amenities that they need to be safe and enjoyable environments. I think it's important to recognize our professionals in the parks and recreation sphere that allow us to enjoy these amenities, and I humbly ask that within this package you consider House Resolution 416 and with an affirmative vote. I thank you so much for your time today and really appreciate your consideration of this bill and all the others.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Twardzik has a comment.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to thank the representative for bringing this wonderful bill ahead of us. I want to send a little salute out to my late uncle, Louis F. Twardzik, who was the head of Parks and Recreation at Michigan State University. So I certainly appreciate your support.
Thank you. Anyone else on 461? All right. Representative Cerisi, did you have comments?
Never at a loss for words. Well, I want to thank you for your, before we get to my resolution, for your resolution also, because I do think it's important as we look at our Commonwealth and what we have to offer. Being outside, being on playgrounds, being in that community is a wonderful thing, and also is a great place to bring our communities together and our children to get away from this. The more we can be out there and away from that, the better we are for our children. So thank you. Should I go on to my resolution? Is that okay, or?
Yes, that would be
Oh,
fine.
okay.
Thanks.
I want to thank you for considering a resolution for Italians, Italian Americans and Italians in Pennsylvania, and the great contribution that the Italian community has had on this great state. Beyond the food that we all enjoy, and nobody made food like my mother. I have to put that out there, even though she's gone 11 years. She'll still come back to haunt me. But the contributions that the Italian community has made throughout the Commonwealth, and for all of those who are here in our state and who have come before us. So thank you for considering this resolution.
Thank you, Representative Cerisi. Any other comments? All right. And on Resolution 462, Representative Peter Frates, do you have any
Yep,
comments?
sure. Thank you, Chairwoman Daley and Chairwoman Oberlander and members for considering this resolution. In my district, there's a growing Romanian community. In fact, we have a Romanian community center. And so when I came across the June 24th and what they celebrate and how they celebrate the traditions and culture, and the blouse is very symbolic of their tapestry and things of the sort, it's just an opportunity to celebrate culture, bring awareness to the Commonwealth of folks that reside, that are contributing to our economy, to making our neighborhoods better. And so any opportunity I get as I'm meeting a lot of my constituents to celebrate, recognize, and honor them, right? Because they've made the Commonwealth their home, I'm bringing it to this body. So thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Oh, and if I may add, on June 24th, we are going to do I'm bringing some folks up from the Romanian community. And we might do like a little presser, celebration, food, just so that you can experience what the international or the Universal Day of Romanian Blouse is, okay? So,
Thank you so much. Madam Chair, do you have any comments? No. Okay. With no further discussion, I'm going to call the roll for all 5 resolutions, but ask if there are any negative votes on any of the resolutions. No negative votes. All right. So we can move, so the resolutions all pass, and we can move on to the next piece of legislation, which is House Bill 1891, sponsored by Representative Cepeda Frates. And Josh, can you explain the bill?
House Bill 1891 would authorize but not require counties to establish one or more tourism improvement districts and tourism improvement district management associations.
Thank you. So is there a motion to consider House Bill 1891? Representative Cerisi made the movement, and Representative Young second. Thank you. Let's see. So we already did the explanation. Are there any discussions on the bill? Yes. Yeah. Representative Cepeda Frates.
again, I just want to thank both Chairwoman Daley and Chairwoman Oberlander for bringing this forward, and thank you to my colleagues for considering supporting this bill. Being part of the Tourism Committee truly has been a privilege and an honor, because we've gotten to explore various parts of our Commonwealth. And I have this new sense of pride in being a Pennsylvanian and in representing parts of the Commonwealth. And so the TID, or Tourism Improvement District, it provides an opportunity for the lodging industry for marketing purposes, right? So that we can attract more people to the Commonwealth and that we can attract our current Pennsylvanians, because there's so many people here that don't realize the treasures and the beautiful spaces that we have to offer in the Commonwealth. So here's an opportunity for more marketing dollars to go out to attract more people to visit these various beautiful locations that we have throughout the Commonwealth. And so I look forward to folks supporting this bill. Thank you.
Thank. Before we go on to other discussion, I'd like to just acknowledge that Representative Brennan has joined us. And then Representative Rader, you had your hand up.
I have some concerns about the bill, which leads me to a no. First, I think a lot of places can do this already. It might be hard, but they can do it. So if they choose to do it, that's fine. They can do it on their own. I know you don't have to do it, but it's always easier to tax somebody else. And when we did the last room tax, it was a big deal in my county, and there's a lot of fighting about, well, you're not giving anything to the county, you're not doing anything for the school districts, it's all going to the vacation bureau. And the argument then was to use it for marketing, which I think they do it. So from where I am, I see they already have money for marketing and they're using it toward that. So this is already being accomplished. And in other committees I'm on, they're talking about the same room tax for other uses. So maybe this one won't be so bad, but it's easy to do a tax when you're taxing somebody else. But in finance and other committees I'm on, they also want to tax rooms because it's easy, because they can tax somebody else, and so the local populace would be for that. But in the long run, I think it hurts the industry if the taxes get too high, and I'm just concerned because of the ease about taxing somebody else that that's the direction it will go in Pennsylvania. For those reasons, I think we can do it already. I think in where I live, they already are taxing for marketing. That was the whole discussion on the first room tax that we did. It was for marketing. So I think we've already accomplished that. And I'm concerned where this may lead, not only just in this committee, but in other committees. And so for that reason, I'm going to no.
Thank you, Representative. Representative Cerisi?
Yes, I think this is a good idea. I just want to know how it compares to what they do in Pittsburgh with the taxing, and it goes back into marketing. I forget what that's called in the Pittsburgh community, but I think they're one of the only communities, and maybe Josh could speak to a little bit about that, the taxing zone out there.
I know they tried to do this, what you're talking about might be something different. What they tried to do this in Pittsburgh in the past, and because it was difficult and because it was really cost prohibitive, that kind of was a genesis for this language.
Okay, thank you.
Any other comments? All right. Madam Chair, do you have any?
Thank you, Chair. I wanted to just quickly address Representative Cerisi's question. My understanding is that currently the only places that this is occurring is potentially Philadelphia and a couple of areas in Berks County. However, this is not the first time a bill like this has been introduced. I do commend the maker for working on the issue, making some really necessary changes from the last time the bill was introduced. I do, as you have heard, there are some concerns that members have brought up, some concerns about the dissolution, the protection of the small business owner, and I do encourage you to continue to work with the stakeholders to make sure that those issues are actually addressed before this act goes to the floor and gets a full vote. I will be voting yes, but I do know that we have members who will not be voting yes. Thank you, Chairwoman.
Thank you. So we know that there will be negative votes, so I'm going to ask Dan to please take the roll.
Representative Daley,
Yes.
Representative Bellman, Representative Brennan, Representative Cepeda Freites,
Yes.
Representative Serrato,
Designation yes.
Representative Cerisi, Representative Krajewski, Representative O'Mara, Representative Powell,
Designation yes.
Representative Probst, Representative Prokopiak,
Designation yes.
Representative Sappi, Representative Tackett? Representative Young? Representative Oberlander? Representative Armanini? Representative Barton? Representative Cook? Representative Flick? Representative Hogan? Representative Jones? Representative Rader? Representative Smith? Representative Twardzik? Representative Wentling? The amendment passes. The bill passes. Excuse me.
Thank you, Dan. So that concludes the business for today's committee meeting. Thank you all for being here, and have a good day.